Well, we first visited Victor in 2000. We were in Colorado shooting an entirely different project, and someone who knew Victor said to us, "Guys, I just want to drive you up to this rather unusual town. I have a feeling it would be of interest to you." And she was most definitely right. The first time we were there, we saw almost nobody, very few people. It was the middle of winter, and it was a very strange and slightly unnerving experience. It had this quirky atmosphere that was entirely its own. It felt as though it had forged its own unique timeline that was neither of the past or the present. It was just running on its own frequency, completely separate from much of the rest of the world.
The fact that it has an antique shop is an irony itself, isn't it? Because the whole place is an antique.
Well, absolutely. I mean, most of these buildings date from the 1890s, from the Colorado Gold Rush. There's a boom and bust mentality associated with that. And as the gold slowly dried up, the town withered somewhat. But the character, the imprint of the people who'd forged this town was very evident. The population used to be about 18,000. It's now about 450. But people are actively moving back there.
You haven't photographed the people?
Well, we think we kind of have, actually. The place is quite mysterious, and we made a very deliberate decision once we decided we were going to turn this into a book, that we would forego showing the residents, but we would show both past and present residents through their imprint on the landscape and the buildings. So we think we've actually shown a great deal about them without actually overtly showing their physical presence.